We are live!
He's back.
Yes, I am back. So the tag teaming trips are paused.
Short break.
Short break.
Yeah.
Welcome back this week to Valken Debrief, episode number 36 here at the beautiful Colorado Ranch with my good friend Darth Falcon and myself, the Kaiju.
Thanks for my patches and my 10th anniversary Border War beer.
Yes, your 10th anniversary Border War beer.
Cracking that open tonight.
Nice. So, those of you that are just joining us for the first time, welcome. You're in for a treat. And those of you that are long-time trollers, viewers,
trollers, fans,
fans, whatever the title may be, thank you for joining us for another week. We greatly appreciate it. Man, we're already over 30 viewers, live viewers. Yes, let's get that up.
Get that up. Share.
Yep. And don't forget that episode is brought to you by Valken Alliance. I'm a little out of practice. It's been a couple weeks. ValkenAlliance.com, which is our player program for those players out there in the community that choose to support Valken and what we are doing here. We actually had a great time at Border War. Signed up several new teams to Valken Alliance teams. All you have to do is head over on the website, fill out your team information. If you want to join as an individual, just click the Join tab. If you want to sign up your team, just click on the Sponsorship tab.
It's not that kind of sponsorship.
Yes. But yes. And what everyone's always waiting for, free stuff.
Last episode's winner of the 2 bottles that I announced. 2 bottles of your choice of the Accelerate Pro Match BBs, Devin Pedley. Thank you for sharing, Devin.
Devin Pedley was actually, I didn't realize it till after he was picked, that he was at Red Storm East with me.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you actually got to try some of those Accelerate BBs, I hope.
Unless he was shooting 4.0s or tracers. But when I went over to check out his Facebook page, he had pictures of the Lace Factory.
Nice.
Up there, which was really cool. So, man, who we got in here? Kris Slavic, Woodcock, Timothy Green.
East Coast Airsoft.
Yeah.
Max Mashinko.
From Russia with love.
We got
Jesse Lopez. Man, I appreciate you, brother. You are in here every week putting up with us. Zero from X Customs. Trolling is life. Love it. Aryan from Airsoft and Milsim News Blog and Milsim, of course. Austin Collings, one of our deployed fans. Hope you still are staying safe out there, brother. I assume you are since you were watching the show.
Brandon was not first. She's like late to the party.
I know you beat Les Trooper. That was awesome. That's 2 weeks in a row too, I believe. Brandon Aarons from Aruba. What up, man? How is Aruba during this time of year? Hey, Hound from our Raptor team finally got off work, was able to join us. And very own Iron Man and Dreads are here. Joe is here from Ghost Dog Adventure Company. If you guys haven't heard of Ghost Dog yet, it's a new Milsim event, new Milsim host. He's doing things. So this week's show.
This week's giveaway.
Flags and patches. So we got some
Enola Gay,
EG swag, some Valken patches, cookie patch. This is Iron Man's favorite. He loves the Tactic cookie. He loves. So hashtag Iron Man loves Tactic cookie. Right there. Let's put it in the chat. Hashtag Iron Man loves Tactic cookie. And flags. Flags.
And yeah, you're getting those flags.
Yes. So all you have to do is like and share this video. Everyone that shares the live video will get put in, their name will get put into a drawing, and we will draw one lucky winner. And we're almost halfway to 75.
Wow.
So mash that share button, hit the like, mash the share, invite your friends. and we'll give away two sets. So that's 4 flags.
Not these sets.
Not. Well, I think our special guest today is he's got the hookup. I think we can get more patches and flags. I don't think it's I don't think it's a problem.
Most likely.
So this week's show is also brought to you by Tac City Airsoft in Fullerton, California. And instead of us talking about Tac City, check out this quick video to see what they're all about.
For over 10 years, Tac City Airsoft has been the premium destination for all things airsoft in Southern California. We have over 30,000 square feet of plain space that we change every 2 weeks. From our pro shop to our full-service tech department, we've got you covered from beginning to end. We do everything here at Tac City Airsoft, from CQB training to high-level competitions and special events. Tac City Airsoft is the official home of SpeedQB. I'm Sonny, owner of Tac City Airsoft here in Fullerton, California. We're open 7 days a week, so you're always invited to come experience Tac City. You can find out more about Tac City Airsoft by visiting our website at taccityairsoft.com or follow us on social media. Tac City Airsoft is an authorized Valken dealer.
And there you have it. Tac City, one of great indoor fields down in Southern California that runs.
I've only gotten tours, never played.
You've only gotten tours and never played? Mm-hmm. We're going to have to change that.
Okay.
We're going to have to get you into the next Speed QB tournament.
I got a John Wick 17L.
You could be shooting that like crazy.
That'll be fun. That'll reach across the field.
So, if you're just joining us, welcome. Valken Debrief episode number 36. Please hit that share button. Get your friends in here. The more friends, the better. We give away more stuff. More people we get in, the more stuff we give away. So, moving on to events this weekend.
There's not that many this weekend.
No, there's not. But that doesn't mean they're not important. So, April 21st, in the Midwest region, Cobra Airsoft Legion is hosting the Battle of Quezon in Blast Camp in Hobart, Indiana.
Quezon. April 21st to the 22nd in the Midwest, JTech Airsoft in Milsom and the Rock Airsoft are hosting Op Medusa 2, the Separatist Last Stand in Bolivar, Missouri.
I still want to go play at that rock quarry.
I don't.
Why not?
My joints say no.
Your joints say no.
My joints say no.
April 21st in the Appalachian region.
Appalachian.
Southern Militia Airsoft. Southern Militia Airsoft is hosting Night Slayer at Chicken's Tactical in Newland, North Carolina.
You guys are running out of store names.
I know, right?
Future events in the Appalachian region. April 29th, Outdoor Extreme Airsoft is hosting Op Civil War in Chesapeake, Maryland.
What just happened? Did my note cards get out of?
Yeah, you're out of order.
Oh, no, I just skipped the one you were doing. May 4th through the 6th in the Appalachian region, Third Coast Airsoft is hosting Op Stonebreaker 2018 at GTI in Barnwell, South Carolina. Government Training Institute.
May 4th to the 6th in the Appalachian, Hard Strike Milson and Battleborn Apparel are hosting Bloodline Requiem at Bad Karma Airsoft in Lebanon, Tennessee.
Yep, and it was like, I think about a day and a half ago, they only had 2 tickets left. So I'm pretty sure they're sold out. They are sold out. This is only their second Milsim event.
It's because they're the new.
Yes, they're new.
They're the new.
The Raptors, our Raptors Airsoft team, the Tennessee chapter, will be out there carrying the Valken banner. And Hard Strike is going to be returning. They're coming to Colorado in August.
They're coming to Kiowa Creek.
In August.
Yes.
We're going to that.
Be prepared for snow, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. And May 5th through the 6th in the Midwest region, Airsoft Republic is hosting Demented Justice in an asylum in Sheboygan Falls, Wisconsin.
Sheboygan.
Yes, and I know that one of our live viewers is bummed because he has a school conflict and he's trying to figure out how he can do both right now. I'm like, dude, real life, it's got to happen. You know, you can't pew pew when real life calls.
May 5th in the Rockies, JTAC Milsim is hosting their Homefront series at Coyote Creek Airsoft in Bennett. It's the one that Moguns and I were talking about hitting up. Go shoot some kids in the face.
Yes.
It's okay, they deserve it.
Oh my gosh. Dave Schiappio, man, I don't know if I'm saying that, Dave.
Butcher. He butchers the name.
I butcher it every time, Dave. I'm so sorry. He's like, your joints. Ian, shoot, my things just refreshed. Ian played in an old quarry / mine with a stolen knee. Dave saw it because he was there. A stolen knee. We're gonna have to have Ian expand on that. Man, we got Mutiny Airsoft in here, Valken Alliance team, and one of our newest Valken Alliance teams, Coat of Arms Airsoft. Thanks for the support, guys. Thanks for joining. May 5th in the Northeast region, Masato is hosting Op Nike 3 in an abandoned Nike missile base in Cromwell, Connecticut. There seems to be more. I mean, I know Blast Camp is an old Nike base. You know, we got this one in Cromwell. Now I'm kind of curious, how many are across the U.S.? You know, and
I bet Russia would like to know that one too.
Yeah, they probably would.
May 6th in the Northeast, Ghost Dog Adventure Company is hosting Op Flat Green at Paintball Sports in Platkill, New York. Newark.
New York.
Newark.
New York. May 12th through the 13th in the Midwest region, Center Mass Airsoft is hosting Op Viper. Rise of
Cobra!
That's what I love about Darth Valken. Oh, in Kansas City, Kansas.
And May 18th through the 20th in the Midwest, Cobra Airsoft Legion and Blast Camp Paintball and Airsoft are hosting Conflicts 4 in Hobart, Indiana. Valken, we are a proud sponsor of Conflicts for the past 3 years. And Team Valken will be rolling in hot. So
this will actually be the first time that Darth Valken and myself we're actually going to sling plastic together.
You won't be able to keep up.
That's what you think. Hey, I kept up with...
You load me up with some Enola Gay smoke or EG67s, and you'll just hear... It's like the screams will move through the field. I mean, you just hear... Like, I carry more Thunder V's and smokes than I do mags.
Do you still have my thermo barracks?
I do.
You didn't waste them, did you?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
We need to bring those.
I got people's names on those.
Because those will work really good in the new compound.
Oh, yes, they will.
Oh, yes. So we got to remember to bring our electronic hearing protection. Mm-hmm. So May 18th through the 20th in the Rockies region, right here in our backyard, JTAC Milsim and Airsoft is hosting Jackal 3 in Elbert, Colorado.
I think I'm going to go have a slumber party over with Derek.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's like right down the road. So why
That's
go camping
true.
when you can like...
That's true.
Like, you know, hijack a Guns, Gear, and Beer podcast.
Well, you can't hijack the willing.
Yeah, this is you can't rape the willing. May 25th through 28th in Western Europe, UK versus Airsoft International. Airsoft? UK. Okay. Dog Tag Airsoft are hosting UK versus USA match in Homebush Paintball in Sussex, UK.
May 25th through the 27th, back here in the Midwest region, American Milsim is hosting Op Broken Home 7 at D-Day Adventure Park in Wyandotte, Oklahoma. So I know a lot of you viewers are out there are winding up for that. I mean, it's the season. I mean, right? We're getting into the season. There's events galore. It's almost like, you know, there's too many to choose from, you know. But that's a good thing. That is a good thing.
More places to play. May 25th through 27th in the Pacific region, Operation Lion Claws, a military simulation series, is hosting Op Lion Claws in Victorville, California. Team Valken will be represented by Iron Man, Les Trooper, and Disposable Heroes.
Oh, dude, we're gonna have our own platoon, man. That's gonna be awesome.
Airsoft platoon.
And finishing off our future events for the month of May, May 26th and the 27th in the Appalachian region. Ballahack Airsoft is hosting Fertile Crescent 4 at Ballahack Airsoft Field. Man, Ballahack, they've got post-apocalyptic on lock. They do a good job. They do a really good job. This is their summer event leading up to Revelations in December.
Awesome. That's your job.
No, that's
you.
So, like many of you out there, field owners, event hosts, if you want to get your event here on the Valken Debrief, all you have to do is send us a Facebook message with the Facebook event link so we can share all that awesome information. And just in case any of you have been living under a rock or you don't track the Northeast, 2 weeks ago I was at Red Storm East in Scranton, Pennsylvania, and I was up there with Dreads Airsoft, one of our newest sponsored athletes, and we had the time to make a little video. So if you haven't seen it yet, check it out, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. We're back. Thanks for joining Valken Debrief episode number 36. Time to mash that share button. Everyone that shares gets a chance to win our swag, our little Valken and Enola Gay swag of patches and flags. So
wake up, Kris.
Yep, we're about halfway to 75 to award two winners. And as you can see, the lovely Finnish homunculus himself right there on the screen to my left, your right, Kris from Enola Gay, USA.
You were so generous with your choice of words over there, Kaiju.
And how do you, so, because I always butcher last names, how do you pronounce your last name?
You know what? That is up to you or whoever is going to pronounce it. You cannot butcher it. It's already been butchered so many times. But I guess I would say Paananen.
Paananen. Oh.
Yes.
Paananen.
Yes. Straight from Finland.
Straight from Finland. And those of you that are joining us in the chat, hey, if you've got a question for Kris anytime during the show, please post it up in the comments. We'll be sure to bring it up and ask him. Embarrassing questions are also, you get extra points. That's always good. And I think I saw, some of your employees down there in the chat getting ready to have some fun there.
Their questions don't count because they know way too much.
They know way too much. Oh, goodness. So, real quick, when I was flying back from the Czech Republic, I learned about a book that's about to be released called The Finnish Way. It's about being sisu.
Yes.
And there was a little article on it in, those little fly magazines or whatever. But yeah, I mean, you wouldn't tell that Kris is Finnish. Can you still speak Finnish pretty fluently?
Oh, absolutely. Still gotta communicate with the parents and everyone. So that's the main language with them. So, yeah.
Let us hear some. Say something.
Now you put me in the spot. Kaiju, mä rakastan sinua.
He just called me ugly.
I love you, Kaiju.
Oh, goodness.
It's turning into a language lesson now.
Languages. Oh, well, he does. He like shows off with his German. I'm still working on my Chinese. So, let's see.
So
we'll get to that one, Kaylee. That one. More. What's more?
More. Hashtag mumble rap. Yes.
Mumble rap.
All right.
So first one. It's because we don't always talk about airsoft here. What is your favorite Star Wars movie?
I'm a big fan of the original, so I gotta say, I remember when I was a kid and I still saw, first time seeing Empire Strikes Back. That has to be my best. That started the whole Star Wars magic for me.
Oh yes, I remember. I didn't actually. The first one I saw in the theaters was Return of the Jedi, but I wore out all the beta tapes of Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back.
Oh yes, beta tapes, sliding it to the top, pushing it down.
Yep.
Oh goodness.
Good choice.
Yes, because your answer could have dictated how this whole show went. Ooh. We could have gone.
If he was going to say like a Christmas special, the Star Wars Christmas special.
Star Wars Christmas special.
Let's
part of Star Wars.
Let's leave Jar Jar out of this. Leave Jar Jar alone, okay?
Oh no! The one that was only aired once.
Oh. What? Zero from John Gugel from X Customs. He's like, "What's your favorite Finnish metal band?"
Ooh.
Oh, that's a tough one because there's a lot of them, and apparently all of them film their music videos in the middle of the woods. I've heard. But, yeah, so park rangers have to apparently kick them out of the woods all the time. But when I was still in Finland, it was a band called HIM, H-I-M, that was pretty big back in the day. I haven't followed them in years though.
Didn't they just recently disband?
You know what? That's what I'm saying. I haven't even followed them years and years.
Been together for like 20, 25 years, and they just recently disbanded.
Could be. Yeah, it could be. I think they've been together for about 20 or so years, and yeah, I don't. They were one of the first big metal bands to come out.
Infernal Majesty, isn't it? That's what
yes, I believe so. Yeah.
Yes. I don't know that. Never been a hot topic ever.
Yeah. Yeah. Not my strong point over here for.
Oh goodness. So,
Finnish metal bands.
Kris, unlike many people in Airsoft, you actually don't post a lot of Airsoft-related stuff on your personal page, which I commend you, but I always see you skiing, boarding, just outdoor stuff all the time. So what outdoor activities do you actually enjoy doing when you're not inhaling smoke grenades?
Well, it's lucky enough, the boss man who owns the company, he loves outdoors. So apparently in my contract it is that I do have to just go with him on these outdoor activities. But yeah, we love snowboarding. We do a lot of that. Any water sports. I'm apparently supposed to learn surfing this year, or I might get fired. So,
awesome.
Yeah. So hiking is up there. We definitely love the outdoors, and the boss man always takes me around to different places. So, apparently we're gonna go see the sequoias at some time over here with the family too. So,
oh, nice.
So yeah,
so,
we've been.
And so you're a big snowboarder.
Yeah, you know what? I started when I was about 18. I used to ski with the family when I was younger. Then kind of took a break from it. Got into it when I was 18, and did it all throughout college. But then, after that, family came in and it kind of went to the back burner. But now, thanks to Jim, who owns the company, he's dragging me back to the slopes over there, and I can't say no. Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah. Can't say no to that.
Speaking of choice, we got a multiple choice question.
Ooh.
IPA, stout, lager, or ale?
Oh, the guys in the office are laughing right now because they know exactly what I'm obligated to answer lager to this one,
Lager.
and I probably have to specify.
Obligated.
Yeah, obligated.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes. They're laughing right now and saying, "Yeah, bring that Corona out there." Corona is apparently the only official beer in this company.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. The boss man loves Corona, so yeah. Nice. I like lagers. I like ales too. I just recently went to Reading, where the company is based out of, and there's some old ales over there that still get pumped out of the the chutes and everything over there. It's old world stuff.
Nice. Kaylee, Les Trooper, you guys also know her very well. She's asking, where's your favorite place to snowboard?
Ooh, that is a good one. That is a good one. I got a really good experience over last year in Heavenly over at Lake Tahoe. We happened to be there when there was tons of snow coming down, but Heavenly is nice. I like Mammoth. Park City is really nice. So I've been around the West Coast a little bit, but I haven't seen too much of the East Coast. I got to come and visit you, Kaiju,
Yes,
so we can.
you need to come out here.
Yeah, so we can go to some of the amazing resorts you guys have over there in Colorado.
Yes, and you can get to a lot of them from us, like in an hour and a half, 2 hours. I mean, they're super close, super close. And a lot of people are asking EG questions, and we'll get to you folks. We just don't want to jump ahead real quick, but we see all the questions. So there's an individual named Daniel in the chat. Writes an acronym CREAM, CREAM. Craft rules everything around me. Care to elaborate?
I have no idea. Craft
it might refer to his lifestyle, not yours.
Yes,
Gotcha.
I think so too.
Gotcha.
Craft beers rule everything around me.
Ah, gotcha. We got some folks. Josh likes Josh Wellens, call sign Hound, likes Texas Amber all day long. Daniel likes craft beers. Obviously, Woodcock, clean eating, clean living. Whatever, dude. I've seen you drink a beer. You and your Michelob Light on your keto diet. Come on, bro. Be real, Woody. Come on.
That's why he looks so good still.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I know.
Still, no, he had to get back to that, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So, Kris, tell us, walk the dog for me here, and for our viewers. What was going through your head when you thought, selling pyro would make a great career?
Oh man, that was. I mean, it sounds like who would do this? I was working a job where I just desperately wanted to get out of, and that's how desperate I was that I was like, yeah, smoke grenades. Yeah, that sounds great. So who would have known? But yeah, it was. First of all, I did not even know what it was. Everyone knows smoke grenades from video games, but I didn't think I was going to jump in anything like that. But the guys did a great job explaining it in the beginning, and I've never looked back since. So that was about 2012, and it was to absolutely jump into the unknown at the time.
Wow, that's 6 years ago. I don't think a lot of people realize.
Enola Gaye has been around a long time there. Before it even became big in Airsoft.
Yeah, so the company was under the current owner. It's been around since 1996, but so I ended up bringing the company over here in 2012. So in the U.S., you might have seen the product here before. There was a short stint of the product over here in I believe it was late to mid 2000s. And but I brought it for the first time over here for full distribution. So you might have seen the product here prior to that, but that was coming directly from the
usually,
UK.
like I had friends that went to Eastwind, and they'd get their hands on
Yeah.
it. So
They were shipping it to some places on the East Coast, but we've really, since I got over here, we made it all, full legit. Everything, goes by the book, and we've really one of the first companies that has, really invested into this because it is our primary bread and butter over here. So we want to make sure that everything's by the book.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So everybody can keep smoking and choking.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Woodcock just said hashtag we smoke, you choke, and I got you on camera saying it.
So I guess that kind of like leads into the next question is like how did you partner up with Enola Gay? Like what events brought you together?
It's interesting. So Enola Gay actually released a product. They first had a big outgoing with the product over at the D-Day paintball event in Oklahoma, where Broken Home is taking place. So people loved it at the time, and it became apparent that they needed someone, over here distributing it. It couldn't be done straight out of UK. So at the time, actually my cousin from Finland ended up distributing some of the products over to Finland and Scandinavia. He ended up talking to the guys in the UK office and told them, hey, I have a guy in the UK who can start a company. So we actually started our own distribution company, which was just buying product from Enola Gay. And that was in 2012, and that's how we started first bringing the product in here. So, and it was a little sketchy in the beginning when I was running the company out of my parents' garage. So
all of us have started there at some point.
Hey, right, yeah,
nothing
right?
wrong with it.
Yeah, it was out of garage. FedEx coming and picking up some smoke grenades and then going out to the first dealers in the U.S. over here. But
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know what I think. Woodcock started drinking early today, but he's asking Kris, do you manscape?
Oh gosh, I saw that one. No, that's not manscaping.
Yeah, that's not manscaping.
I know, that's what I said. It stays up here.
Just stays right in here.
Woodcock, I'll send you some pictures, okay?
To Woodcock, not to us. To Woodcock.
Oh, if you're just joining us, this is the Valken Debrief episode number 36, and we're talking about manscaping with Kris, who runs Enola Gay USA, which is a smoke grenade. Well, not necessarily smoke grenade company. They
say
do
Pyrotechnics,
apparel. Pyrotechnics apparel. And so be sure to hit that share button. Share it with all your friends. Bring them in the chat. If you've got a question for Kris, please feel free to ask. Like for this one, Sean asks, so what do you prefer, HPA or electric when you're out there playing?
Yeah. So these are I've actually never had an HPA gun. All of mine are electric. So I've tried some of them, but I like electric, easy.
Yeah.
Swapping a battery if it runs out. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm going out of my mind because I misplaced my scuba yoke, and I've been tearing my shop apart for it. Going out of my mind.
Hey, I gave it to you. Once it left my hands, I'm no longer responsible. And can you kind of tell us where the name Enola Gay comes from?
Well, it was actually, this might be a little bit longer story, but I'll give you a really short version of it. The company was based out of, the guys who initially started were playing paintball and running actually paintball sites or paintball fields in the UK. And at the time, they were doing really good. Some of the paintball fields that they owned were doing phenomenally good with money, and they just needed to reinvest some of this money in. And they ended up deciding, let's make a first, ever paint grenade for paintball. And some of you don't know, you think that smoke grenades were our first product, but it's actually a paint grenade was the first product that Enola Gay ended up making. And just pretty much from that, some of the first slogans came out, not real bombs and all this type of stuff. But it was really, it was a name that we inherited from the past owners over there. So it was, as you can probably imagine, we're not very popular in Asia, but or Japan. So, but yeah, the brand was so strong back in the day already that it was so hard to change the brand name at the time. So,
cool.
Yeah.
So you came on board. You said 2006, right?
2012 is when we started bringing the product over here. Yeah, in the U.S. So, but then in 2012 we made a big change where we ended up ramping up everything, partnering up for direct distribution for the USA, and we moved into a bigger warehouse. People were becoming more familiar with our products, and more and more product was flying out the door. So in 2004 we ended up kind of moving into a little bit bigger warehouse. So
2014, you mean?
Yes, 2014. Yeah. What did I say?
So,
yeah.
At what point did you realize you can't be a one-man army, and you needed to get some more help? And how did you find Mr. Omar and Mr. Darren?
Yeah, so some of you guys know Omar, Darren, and who've been big figures over here in Las Vegas airsoft scene, and they were actually
the wild cards.
The wild cards, absolutely. They were, Darren was one of my first customers over here too, and buying from me, and we hit it off. I went to their field and everything, and at the time, it just happened to be this was right around 2014. I had a few guys who worked for me before that, but then Omar came along as we were getting a lot busier, and Omar's been our longest employee so far here, and yeah, absolutely, it just sounded the guys knew airsoft over there, and Omar jumped on board, and we've been growing ever since. Darren came along a little bit later, and now I'm just growing as a company over here.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, speaking of growing as a company, what's it like to work with Instagram models? I mean, all of them over there just all so photogenic, and always, whether it's like Ghost Recon or the
the guys love popular culture, so it's to them it goes hand in hand, and it does make great marketing material over there. So we all love our video games and all that. So
lightsabers, Star Wars.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, they take it, make it easy for us to run the social media over here and everything. So when they create all the stuff in their head, and they have very wild imagination, which makes good content. So
sure does.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And this question has come up actually several times a few times in the chat today. Canada distribution. Can you share some light on that one?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We have a distributor over in Canada who's a great guy who runs a company called Rocket Fireworks, and Tom over there does a great job. Their legislation over there is a little bit different to us. So right now they limit it to smoke only over there. We can't get the paint grenades and the EG-67 BB grenades over there yet, but we're working on it over there. But Rocket Fireworks, if you're in Canada, just contact them. And I believe there is a website over there with them too, which is Enola Gay specific website for Canada.
Yeah, because those Canadians, they want them 67s.
Say, please.
You know what? We tried really hard, and it's there is a government agency. I think it's their forestry service over there that regulates explosives and pyrotechnics, and they are they're tough nut to crack over there. So we got the smokes in there, but we're still trying to find a way with the paint and the BB grenades over there to get them over there. So we'll do fine. We've always found a way. So
yeah,
just bear with us. We'll try to find a way to get them over there.
And you got a lot of fans in the chat that want Enola Gay hats.
We're designing those right now too. not a lot of you guys know, but obviously we make textiles, but we design everything, in house over here. So we have our own guys and old people who make everything. So we are designing those right now. You're definitely going to see them over here. I would say probably this summer you should be seeing some hats.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, in the USA, you brought Enola Gay USA in 2012, 6 years ago.
Yes.
Would you say it's been growing fast, or was it a slow ramp up and now it's just taken off? I mean, how would you describe it? The growth?
Yeah, absolutely. Initially it was tough. There was another company over here who was selling smoke grenades, and it was pretty much a new product, new concept to try to introduce the field owners and make them feel safe about the product. That we don't come and destroy their fields or whatnot. And but we always try to prove it to them that hey, it was a good investment. Good return on a product. So. In the beginning, it was a little bit slower. The first few years was rough. Breaking a lot of cell phones, just dialing them and all that. So, but once the product took some wind in its sails, it's grown rapidly over here. So, and we're still growing. So it's thanks. We try to develop new products all the time, make the current ones even better over here, and we constantly trying to expand into new places over here too.
Do you necessarily think, because people are asking, bigger bang, bigger boom? Do you think that's necessarily correct to be bigger and louder, or when it comes to products?
So if you talk about products, our main concern is safety. Everything in safety. You can make as big of a boom and big as a bang that you want, but it wouldn't be safe. You wouldn't be able to use it in airsoft or combat sports. So our main thing is safety over here when it goes. So, I don't know if you tried it, but some of the probably viewers know what it feels like when a paint grenade or a EG67 goes off in your hand. It's not pleasant, but the main thing is you're never going to get hurt by them. So
you're not going to lose a finger?
Yeah, you're not going to do that. So.
Not going to be called stubby.
Yeah, so that's actually the trouble in designing the products is keeping it right there borderline where it's safe, but you get the biggest possible effect out of it. So, our main design guy, his dream is to make a 55-gallon oil drum smoke grenade. So, that's like, talking about going big,
Wow.
In
what
theory,
do you use that for? Like,
in theory,
naval ship incursions? Like,
what would be the time of burn on that thing?
Yeah, it's pretty much just to signal Elon Musk in the space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, but no, it's safety is our big thing in that stuff. So it's just as long as we can keep it so that it's safe for players to use, and we're definitely pushing the envelope on that one every time.
Nice. Yeah. So everybody wants their event sponsored. Like everybody's doing events, as you can tell by the beginning of the debrief. Lots of
Absolutely.
Events. So how do you spread the love? Like how do you manage that?
Because everybody probably wants. We want Enola Gay.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, and you know what? We're really fortunate that we do get a lot of requests, and we're absolutely humbled by it. And it's amazing to see that so many people love our products. Not many people know, but we're not a very big office. We're just about we are 6 or 7 employees over here in the U.S. right now. We just added one over here, and but it does stretch a company a lot over here when we travel. So it's it's expensive, and everyone has every one of our team members is a big part of the company. So we don't have a big crew that gets to just travel and go do their events. The guys work really hard. A lot of times when they leave, they leave on a Thursday night red eye just so they could be in the office. They go do an event and they come back and they're back in the office on a Monday. So we try to spread the love to everyone. We try to switch the events a little bit over here, and but we always if you're a dealer of ours, you use our products. We always try to at least send you some swag for giveaways, or just send you some smoke over there that you can everyone gets to use it over there. So we just want our products in everyone's hands over there, and anything that we can do, if you're listening, send us invites or anything, and we'd love to send some stuff.
Yep, and I know I appreciate it. You and I have been working together on mutual projects for about 3 years.
Yeah, it was since Copperhead, the first Copperhead. Yeah,
co-sponsoring athletes, and now for those viewers that don't know, Enola Gay and Valken have teamed up to support Lion Claws events in 2018. Yes. So at every Lion Claws event, you come to the Valken tent, and I'll be selling not only a full line of our Valken products, but Enola Gay products as well, based on what the event allows. Mm-hmm. Just at Red Storm East, over 350 EG67s were sold, and there was only about 250 players. So, when you think about that many 67s going off in a day and a half, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
Absolutely.
So, how a couple new products, that people like one have been asking for, like the Thunder Flash or Flashbang 3.0, and then the new EG25 Micro Smokes. How are those doing?
They're doing great. So initially, the Flash 3.0 was actually developed more in the US for law enforcement training and so. But in the UK, it's just again because of different regulation and everything in the US and UK, it's broken more into the airsoft and paintball scene over there. You still see it over here somewhere, but for example, in Lion Claws and in American Milsim events and some other ones, you get to use it just because of their special licensing on it. So a lot of people love the product. It makes a loud boom, kind of hits you in the chest a little bit more than in your ears. So we love it. We love the product, and one of the newest products right now, like you mentioned, is the EG25 Micro Smoke, which is, a lot of people probably have seen our WP40, which is kind of like our standard flagship model over here, and this is about a half of the size, about a 30-second smoke. It's kind of designed for that, be that entry-level smoke that people get to try it first. It is very cost-effective to buy them, but it's also going more for the YouTube generation. So if you want to do your own little videos or so, these are very easy to get, and you don't put a big cloud of smoke somewhere where you probably don't want to put it out.
Yeah. So it's, to give perspective, so the wire pulls are $9 ish retail, right, Map?
Yeah.
What are the EG25 micros going to be running for?
You're going to see them probably for about a half of that. So they come actually in retail boxes of 10 units at a time. So they're going to be about a half of that. So it's meant for you to, so you don't have to get 90 seconds of smoke going off. This is on about 30 seconds. You can create your own cool backgrounds or whatnot. You kind of use them, outside of the paintball and airsoft world too.
Yeah. And you mentioned on the 3.0s, pretty good concussion hits you in the chest. A lot of people don't know that all you have to do is just open your mouth, and it allows the concussion to pass through your body a lot easier. No, seriously,
absolutely.
The sound waves actually, it's not as much a shock to your body. So if you're in a room and somebody throws a flashbang in, just open your mouth.
Yeah, cover your ears and open your mouth.
Yep.
Watch your toes. What movie? Mind your toes.
Don't get too close to them.
Mind your toes.
Yeah.
So you got any new projects here in the future? Anything in the works?
Yeah, we're working with a lot of stuff over here. We're kind of expanding outside of the combat sports too. There's been a lot of demand for the special effects community. We're designing some products for first responders. Also, a big thing, and you're going to probably see maybe later on this year and next year, is going to be a completely new set of products from us coming, which is called EG Survival. So this is just for your everyday outdoorsmen who are going out. If you get stuck somewhere,
taking more
break
of my money.
Yeah. So there's going to be new products coming in for that field over there too. So We're always trying to develop new products, but also big thing for us is developing the current products too. So a lot of people think that the WP40 that came over here, 6 years ago, now it's the product has actually improved quite a bit from what it was 6 years ago. So we still keep developing our current products, but a lot of new textiles coming from us, and the owner who usually designs all of this stuff, he loves doing this stuff. So new textiles, but new products. You're probably going to see some new this year. We're going to be designing a product for the first responders, which is for firefighters, and so that will be coming out then. You're probably going to see a little bit of that, but
that's awesome.
Yeah, a lot on the drawing board, and we're just trying to see which ones to prioritize that get to the market first. Because right now it takes about a year and a half to 2 years from design to having actually the product out in the market. Mainly, it's paperwork and ATF and DOT, transportation stuff that takes bulk of the time.
Yeah, a lot of people that I've run into in Airsoft, they always have suggestions, right? I mean, we get suggestions. You probably get suggestions.
Absolutely.
They don't realize the length of time it takes to implement changes or new products. But our time's coming to a close. But there's been a funny little chat going on. A lot of people are responding. So we're gonna end this with this question to you, Kris. If Enola Gay smokes were scented, what scent would you want them to be? I mean, we've had like bubblegum, steak, mosquito repellent. So, Kris, if you could put a scent in smoke grenades, what scent would you want?
What scent would I want? Oh my God, that's a tough one. But they all have a scent, right? It's non-toxic, but there is still a smell to it. I don't know. You know what? I might have to leave that for everyone else. I don't know. How about a nice coffee smell over there? Mocha or something. Yeah, I don't know. That would be interesting.
That would be a really effective way to get airsofters out of bed, out of their tents early in the morning. You just pop a coffee-scented smoke grenade. Everyone's like, coffee?
Everyone comes running right towards it, right?
Oh, yes. Well, thank you, Kris, so much for joining us. Always a pleasure hanging out with you and the rest of the crew. Thanks for taking the time. This has been Valken Debrief, episode 36. You never know who we're going to have on the show. Want to thank everybody. Please mash that share button. Share the video. We'll give away some Valken and Enola Gay swag next week on the show. This is myself, the Kaiju, Darth Valken, and Kris from Enola Gay. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next week.
Thanks, guys.